Today we are going to discuss about the single cantilever. Yesterday in the previous session we have discussed what exactly the single cantilever is. It means a beam which one end is fixed and the other end is free. We call it as a single cantilever. Taking such a beam Mn, that is let L be the length of the uniform beam Mn. M is fixed end and N is the free end. So for the free end we can apply the load W. Due to that it is going to bend. Now consider a point P. Consider a point P which is at a distance x from the fixed end, and it is at a distance L minus x from the free end as shown in the diagram. Let P dash, when we apply the load, it bends. Let P dash be the new position when it is bent, okay, due to the applying the weight W as shown in the diagram. Therefore, the bending moment, the definition of the bending moment is it is force into the perpendicular distance. Here the force is the W, the weight which is acting, and perpendicular distance is the L minus x. Since the bending moment in the previous class we have derived, it is equal to y by r into Ig. Therefore, y by r into Ig is equal to W into L minus x. Rearranging the terms, we get 1 by r is equal to W into L minus x by y into Ig, where r is the radius of the circle which the bent beam it becomes a part. But here y is the depression of the point P that can be shown here. Mathematically we can show 1 by r is equal to d square y by dx square. Now taking this into account, the equation it becomes d square y by dx square is equal to W into L minus x by y into Ig. So this may be written as d by dx of dy by dx into W into L minus x by y into Ig. Now this dx is shifted to the right hand side, so it will be W into L into dx minus x into dx. Now integrating on the both side, we get this becomes dy by dx is equal to W by y into Ig as a constant. So into the bracket it becomes L into dx, it becomes L into x minus x into dx, it becomes x square by 2 plus c1, where c1 is the constant. Now what is the meaning of dy by dx? So dy by dx usually it is nothing but the slope of the tangent drawn to the bent beam at a distance x from the fixed end, that is at the point P. Now when this slope dy by dx, when the distance is 0 at the m point at the fixed end, when at that point the distance x is equal to 0, so it is nothing but the tangent drawn at m will be horizontal. Therefore we get dy by dx is 0 at x is equal to 0. At a fixed end we get the slope is equal to 0. Therefore substituting dy by dx in the above equation, we get c1 is equal to this dy by dx is equal to 0 at x is equal to 0. If we substitute in equation 10, we get the constant c1 as 0. Next, that equation 10 reduces to dy by dx is equal to w by y into ig into lx minus x square by 2 plus 0 because c1 is 0. Once again rearranging the term, dy by dx is equal to w by y into ig into l minus x by x square by 2 into dx. So this dx is once again shifted to the right hand side, and once again integrating we get integration of dy by is y, w by y into ig into bracket l into integration of x is x square by 2 minus integration of x square by 2 is x cube by 6 plus c2. Once again c2 is the constant, we have to find out the value of the c2. Now where the y is nothing but the depression produced at a distance x from the fixed end, and at x is equal to 0 here, at x is equal to 0 there is no depression at m. Therefore the y1, therefore y is equal to 0, the value of this y is 0 at x is equal to 0. Now substituting this value in the above equation, we get c2 is equal to 0. Now the above this equation may be further written as y is equal to w by y into ig into lx square by 2 minus x cube by 6. Now at the loaded end y is equal to y naught here. At the loaded end this y is y naught, and the distance x becomes now L. That is, at the loaded end y is equal to y naught and x is equal to L. From the diagram it is clearly visible. Therefore y becomes y naught w by y into ig into L cube by 2 minus L cube by 6. Therefore y naught is equal to w by y into ig. If we simplify this, it is shown here in the right hand side, it becomes L cube by 3. Therefore y naught is equal to w divided by 3 into y into ig into L cube. Call this as equation number 12. Therefore